Hello, everyone. My name is Joanna. I am a relationship coach. And here in this channel, you can find support in healing your fearful avoidant attachment style, but also tools and processes, advices, how to heal attachment and how to repair and nurture your relationship with someone in the romantic relationship or with yourself. So today we again talk about conflict because conflict is something that will always occur in our relationships. And the better we understand root causes for the conflicts, how we handle conflicts, what rules we use for conflict, and how we communicate, the better we'll be able to resolve conflict quickly and not escalate and not create more damage in our relationship with inefficient communication or tools. So today, in the last video, I shared some insights into on how this happens on subconscious level, how our coping mechanism is triggering our partner, then the partner it gets triggered and is further triggering us, and vice versa. All of this is happening. So if you are interested, please look at the video about that. And today I would like to share with you some slides that I always share with clients in couples coaching when we build bridge to connection through understanding. So I will share with you slides, and if you are in a conflict right now, you're looking for relief, you're looking for tools that are helpful to resolve the conflict. If you want to be better in handling conflict, please use these slides, please use this video. I will do this one by one as I do in the session. So I'm sharing slides. They're not super professionally done, but are helpful. Okay, I always start with 3 beliefs that sabotage communication and keep you stuck in the disconnection. First, first belief, we want to check if we have this belief because it will really keep us stuck in disconnection and will cause even more conflicts and will not be able to fully resolve conflict and will operate from resentment. So you shouldn't feel hurt. I didn't mean to. So this belief dismisses your partner's emotional experience, even if your intention wasn't to hurt them. Their feelings are still valid. When you defend instead of listen, your partner feels unseen and unsafe. Try instead, I didn't mean to hurt you, but I see that I did. Tell me what that felt like for you. So again, if you operate from that belief, you shouldn't feel hurt and switch into validation that you have a right to feel hurt. I just need to understand why, what is the reason, and showing that interest. Second belief you want to check, you hurt me first, so I can hurt you back. This is common belief, for, especially I think for fearful avoidance. This mindset keeps both partners in a loop of retaliation instead of repair. It may feel protective, but it deepens disconnection and mistrust. Try instead, I'm feeling hurt and I want to talk about it so we can understand each other better. So again, please check if you operate from that belief because that will be damaging your relationship. And the third one, which is kind of similar. You crossed my boundaries so I can cross yours. Every time we cross boundaries, we hurt another person. This is more specific to the boundary you already know the partner, the person has, and you intentionally crossing that boundaries based on belief. If you cross mine, I have a right to cross yours. This belief confuses boundaries with punishment. When you retaliate, you step out of integrity and recreate the very harm you wanted to stop. Try instead, I felt my boundary was crossed. So I'm going to express what I need and take space if necessary, but without attacking. Okay, so let's move on to building understanding. As I mentioned, Just I shared this exactly as it is, slide by slide, in the coaching session for couples to build that bridge to connection. Building understanding for the partner. Question: what does my partner not understand about this situation? And try to use this answer prompts. From my perspective, my partner does not understand that. For example, I feel hurt when she is not answering my phone calls or ignoring my messages. Or they might not see that I was trying to. They don't realize that my intention was to, right? So try to think of the situation you have conflict over and try to answer these questions related to that situation. Next one, you can pause, you can take a time to answer your questions. I will quickly move to next one, just for the sake of this video. Building understanding for the partner. Question: how does my partner see this situation? So now the empathy, that is super important, healthy coping mechanism that is nurturing relationships and is helping to resolve conflicts is empathy. How does my partner see this situation? Try to answer the prompts. My partner sees this situation as, from their perspective, it looks like they interpret my action as. Okay. Try to answer this. Use this empathy. Imagine yourself being in their shoes. Okay, next one. Please take time to do this. Don't rush with this. I need to rush because of the video. Why do I think their view is incorrect or incomplete? From my perspective, this view is incomplete because I can understand how they see it that way, but I also see that what's missing from their perspective is. Okay, next slide. Building understanding for the partner. What is my partner asking for and why is this understandable? My partner is asking for, try to name the need your partner is asking you to meet, because usually we have conflicts around the needs, and that disappointment is usually the main, the starting point of the conflict. So try to name, it could be challenging, but try to name what your partner is asking for. It is understandable because, again, that empathy, why it's understandable that they need that. I can see how this request meets their need for. So here, sorry. Here, I want you to notice that we never talk almost about the need as a need. I need connection, I need reassurance, I need understanding, I need validation, I need praise, I need affection. We tend to talk about how we want things to happen, and in a very inefficient way, we talk about what is not happening versus what we want to happen. So, for example, you never hug me. Well, you have a need for connection. You criticizing, you are using criticism as a form of expressing your need for affection. And how to meet the need for affection is a hug. So basically, what you want to happen is a hug, so your need for affection can be met. This is very important part to be aware of and practicing naming the need and naming how, because the how we want to may cause a conflict, challenge may not be realistic sometimes, and we want to make sure that We are negotiating, compromising, if of course possible, about how to meet the need, not about the needs. Building understanding for the partner question, what do I wish my partner could be okay with and why? So you have expectation, which is a need, and you need to check with yourself. Try to answer, I wish my partner could see, understand, and be okay with. I hope they can recognize that it matters because. Okay. Sometimes when we answer this question, we may realize that our wish, our expectation may not be realistic, right? Like, for example, someone who is more avoidant, I wish my partner could see, understand, and be okay with me having a lot of space and not connect often and not be affectionate all the time. Well, this is where we want to have that conversation about how to meet the needs and start compromising, because wanting partner to be okay with huge amount of space may be very challenging, especially for the anxious preoccupied people with anxious preoccupied style. And this is where we want to have that understanding that it may be unrealistic to ask for that. And again, we want to have conversations about needs and how to meet them. Next one, building understanding for the partner question. If I were in their shoes, why would I feel upset? So again, we're going back to that situation we're working on. If I were in their shoes, I would feel upset because I can imagine they might feel it would make sense for them to react that way if, or just that way, and answer why. Again, strong skill, empathy, and building that understanding. What past experiences might be contributing to their reaction? Reflect on your past conflicts, situations. Maybe you know some things about their past and try to again understand. A past experience where I did may contribute to that. They might be reminded of time when, so they get triggered because of the past experience. The situation might feel familiar to them because. Okay. Now, once we build that bridge, we want to go into validation and mirroring. So this is what you can do once you will answer that questions, you'll build that understanding. Two people, of course, should do that. But if you're looking for the relief right now from the conflict, and you're looking for that understanding, answer the questions I shared with you. And when your partner or the person you have conflict with will be ready, you can also share these questions and ask them to maybe answer these questions so they build understanding for you. So I will, there are a few more slides, but for the sake of this video, I will end here. What I hear you want me to understand about the situation is, I hear that you want me to understand that. I can see that this felt important to you because I understand now that your intention was to. Okay, and this is how you start communicating through a validation, understanding of self and the partner. I hope this is helpful, so please use this and resolve your conflicts in a healthy, efficient way. Thank you.